I would be lying to you guys if I said I got a good night's sleep last night. And it's not because we have an indoor cabin, because there's no issues with it feeling too claustrophobic or anything like that. Even with a king size bed, there's enough room for a nightstand on each side of the bed before hitting the wall. So I didn't feel confined, I didn't feel claustrophobic, anything like that. And it's not because the inside cabin feels like you're sleeping in a cave or something of that nature. There's a light coming, well, I thought it was coming from the outside hallway, but it's actually coming from the bathroom. The light doesn't go completely off at night, so it makes it like a little night light, and it kind of illuminates the frame around the door. So it's not like you're sleeping in pitch blackness either. The problem was I really felt the boat last night. And I'm sure Katy felt the boat last night, so that probably also woke me up a couple of times too. But didn't get the greatest night's sleep. I think a collective of still like 6 hours, because we gave ourselves enough time to lay in bed, but that was broken up into like 3 different shifts. So looking forward to having more smooth sailing going forward so that we can get a proper night's sleep all the way through the night. So God willing, that happens tonight and then every night going forward. Today is our first port since leaving, which is convenient because we just left yesterday. So we're gonna go out and explore on our own and see what we can find. We are here in La Spezia. Now the gangway opened about 8:30, so that is when it opens for you to get off of the ship. But we had breakfast, we weren't in a rush or anything like that, so it was about 9:30 when we got off the ship. Once you disembark, there's a free shuttle. The shuttle left pretty much right away, and it's a 5-minute free ride to the port. And just like exiting any fine museum, you have to exit through the gift shop. So they drop you off at the port terminal, so you can walk through, you can pick up your excursion, you can buy a new excursion, or you can shop at the gift shop before entering the city. Our goal today is to do a self-guided tour around the area of Cinque Terre. And I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know what I'm talking about. There's 2 different towns or cities that we're gonna try to check out, which is all you are able to do on the priced Royal Caribbean excursion that costs about $160 per person. I think we'll be able to do the exact same thing at a lot cheaper of a price. Let's go find out. When we got off of the ship, they gave us this fun little guide that includes all the different areas to go to around the port, and it even tells you how to make an Aperol Spritz mix. So it's loaded with valuable information. And I'm really glad that we're much closer to the train station, which is our next location, because as we were exiting the cruise port, I mean, no big deal, but we were literally the only ship in town. Grazie mille. We were literally the only ship in town. So when we exited out of the cruise port area, it was deader than your grass in fall. So now that we're here around the cruise port area, you can see there's cars backing up, there's Vespas everywhere, it's a little crazy. So in order to not spend too much today and be overpriced by some tourist traps, we made sure we stopped into Carrefour Express and we got 2 items. One item is some cheese for about €3, and we're gonna look for some bread once we actually get up to the area we're going to. And we got some limoncello from the area. I was originally gonna get Sorrento limoncello because I know that's very good, but we'll give this one a shot. It does require a bottle opener, but we do have ours with us, so we should be able to pop that open by the water and enjoy that for a couple hours while we're up there. And mamma mia, have I mentioned how strongly I feel about Italy? I mean, to get this bottle, they had a security thing on it. I don't think we're in a high crime area, but I think it was this guy's first day and he's never taken a security tag off of an item at the store before. And we're at Carrefour, I mean, at a proper grocery market. And Like the guy behind us had to like go and find a worker, and then the worker came up and he didn't even try to help. So it took an extra 5 minutes just to find someone who could take the security thing off of this, so that when we do enjoy it later on, we're not covered in ink. So we have everything we need now. Let's head to the train station.
Manarola, okay. One way to go, continue. 38. So 10:55.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, €5 a person, like we thought. Perfect. Okay.
Is that your car?
If you're trying to do this on your own, coming off of a cruise ship, or if you're staying in Spezia just for a trip to go see the different cities, and you just want one ticket to get to one city, you have to go to the Trenitalia kiosks just to get a single ticket, because as soon as you walk up to the train station, there's this massive line, and I was like, there shouldn't be a line, and I walked up to the front, and basically people were all in line just to get the all-day 5-town card, which is like €18 per day, which is great if we're gonna do that, but we're just desiring to go to 2 towns. We bought our one-way tickets, €5 a person, so 10 for the both of us. We're gonna start on one city, Manarola, and then we'll walk over to Rio Maggiore, I think, and then from there we'll take the train back. So we're just trying to book 2 tickets, and that's all we need. So now let's wait for the train. As we had hoped, we found a focaccia shop, and we got some fresh focaccia, some with onions and tomatoes and olives, about €3.20 or €3.50 each a piece, big pieces. So we're gonna enjoy that with our cheese and our limoncello. We found a spot here. The waves are crashing, which looks cool and it sounds awesome. And then we've got the colorful houses back here. We're sitting in the nice warm sun because it is breezy, but we're gonna enjoy our Italian lunch by the water. And then for dessert, we got a cannolo with lemon. We haven't had that yet. And these look different, and they're like kind of more small and chunky, but that was €1, and we're excited to try that as well.
If you've watched this channel before, you know that I'm nothing but classy. So I'm going to take this, I've already opened it with our bottle opener that we just have with us at all times, and I'm gonna take a sip right here out by the water. Love that sounds. All right, I don't have any glasses or anything like that, so bottoms up. I don't know if it's better than the Sorrento one, but it's at least just as good.
Spent about like 20-30 minutes just sitting out by the many rock benches that are along the walkway to see the city from afar, and the views are beautiful. like I said before, the waves are crashing and just could have sat there for hours and hours and hours. But we enjoyed our lunch, we enjoyed our time there. As we're walking through the city to get back to the train station, we're looking for a magnet because we collect patches everywhere we go, and we already have an Italia patch because we were here earlier this year. But on our ship, I've noticed a lot of people decorating their doors with this magnets and Halloween things, and I was like, I want in on the fun. We're on here for like 2 weeks, heck yes. So we're gonna see if we can find a magnet on every stop of this cruise so we can decorate our door and join in on the fun. We decided to just do this one city today because I woke up this morning with a really bad kinking in my neck and I just want to get back and relax. And we were gonna go to the next city over, or town, called Rio Maggiore, and it would have been a 30-minute walk, but I don't really want to go up and down the hills and kind of hurt myself some more. So we decided, let's just call it, we're fine with that, especially because we've seen Italy before and we did the Amalfi Coast earlier this year. So as we're walking back, we were looking for a magnet and we found one specifically for this city because I don't think we can get one that said Cinque Terre because we didn't go to all 5 cities. So we got the one for here and we're ready to start decorating our door. And it was €4. We've made it back to port. As you can see, the ship is right behind me. I did want to mention that our focaccia bread for lunch was fantastic. I think not all the Italian food has been our favorite while we've been here in previous months, but the focaccia bread has always been top notch. So if you are in Manarola, you have to stop at that focaccia shop and get some fresh bread. Now, as we were walking up to the train to get our train back to Spezia, there was a sign that showed that the path all going throughout all the 5 cities were closed due to some landslides. So it looks like we didn't miss out on much anyways. And honestly, the main city that I did want to see was the one that we went to. So I am perfectly happy with that stop. It was fantastic, great day, the sun came out, and now we're back with plenty of time. It's about 2:30, 2:40. So we're gonna go get a proper lunch now and then just go chill out by the deck and relax because we're, like we told you earlier, we were tired from last night and I still have the kink in the neck. So we're just gonna chill until dinner. Look what we got! I kind of was disappointed that day 1 we didn't have a fun little animal, but we have one now! Yay! What are we gonna name him?
Terrence.
Terrence. Hey Terrence! Nice to meet you.